Hi everyone, it's Liam here from Biggerplate. I'm delighted to be here today in Rotterdam with Chris from Mindjet, who's agreed to answer a few questions to help those who couldn't be at the roadshow today learn a little bit more about what Mindjet's doing and what's going on in their world generally. So Chris, thank you very much for joining us. So the first question I had for you was, what are you most excited about at the moment in the Mindjet products and with the new releases?
I think what we've done is a giant leap forward in terms of the products we've acquired. The release of MindManager 2012 and now Connect for free, giving everybody the ability to access and work in the visualization world, in education, in the workplace, and existing MindManager users is a big step forward for us, and it takes us into the collaborative work management space.
And what's the early feedback been like from people who've started to use Cohuman and things like that through what's the early feedback been like?
We've had not only Cohuman, the acquisition of Cohuman, which took place a couple of weeks ago, and we'll work with developing that into part of our collaborative work management strategy, but the initial revenues, which is people voting with their feet essentially, have been substantial for us, and we'll see that at the end of the year momentum releases. So people have voted with their feet. We've had significant upgrade business to MindManager 2012, and we've seen a huge number of people taking the Connect free trials.
And what's your favourite sort of new feature, if you like, in all this new activity?
What I use most is the brainstorming, the new guided brainstorming, guided brainstorming. But I think what people have been most excited has been able to share and collaborate their maps and do that for free essentially. And people in education with some of the marketing campaigns we've been running. I think that's what's excited the public most.
For those of us who've been able to make it to the events in London or Rotterdam or elsewhere, we've been able to get a sort of taste of what's coming up for Mindjet in the sort of near future. Can you give a sort of flavour of that for others? Obviously not giving away any important secrets, but giving us a flavour if you like.
So the people here today, we showed a brief overview of the product roadmap, but what I can say is we will continue to invest in bringing a coherent collaborative work management strategy together with the acquisition of Cohuman and the way we work with Cohuman within a visualization framework. And we'll do that also with our Business Connect and our Connect for free, making sure that people can work it in one place so they can collaborate, work together, utilizing visualization, online document storage, collaboration and project management.
Well, I have seen the roadmap for the next few years, and it really is very interesting, and there's some great new stuff coming. So to step away from Mindjet and MindManager for a second and talk more broadly, if you don't mind, about what do you think the value of sort of gathering together mind mapping content and community in places like Biggerplate.com and Maps for That. What do you think that gives a customer of yours, for example, as an added bonus?
Absolutely. Well, we've invested with Maps for That in our own organisation, but also with Biggerplate, and we do that because we want to sponsor the benefits of visualisation. Not only the benefits of visualisation, but also how people can work more efficiently, how people can work more effectively. What does that mean? It means that people can go in and look at maps that people have already created, people that are already using, and being able to use that quickly, getting up to speed quickly, means organisations and individuals can minimise their training and work and productivity costs effectively.
And you said, yourself and Michael have both said today about the aim for yourselves of making it as easy as possible for new users to get to grips with the software. And do you think being able to see other examples, leading question, but do you think that helps in that sense as well, in terms of seeing what can be done with the software?
Absolutely it does. And the way we can market visualization is actually only by visualization, because people have to see the value in front of their eyes to make that step, to make that investment, both in time and in monetary form, to move into the information mapping world, and ultimately into the collaborative work management space.
Well, Chris, I've really enjoyed coming to both the Rotterdam and the London event, and I know that all the other people who have come have. It's been really interesting to see what's coming up for Mindjet, and also learn about the new releases. And thank you for talking with us today.
My pleasure.